Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. Just had a bit of breakfast. I'm gonna put some tools away, get some more tools out. We had some adverse weather, although it wasn't really adverse in the sense that it wasn't welcome. It was just, maybe the garden wasn't too welcome of it. Some pretty high winds, lots of rain. And that's what I need right here, the big hammer. Because the P-fence, we used some 16-foot cattle panel for a P-fence and just held it up with some fiberglass poles. But the wind blew the fence over. So I'm gonna get the hammer, get some new zip ties, get that pounded back in. So the peas don't spread out on the ground. We want them to go up, 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 up. The wife's busy right now checking out YouTube videos on collars for dogs. So we've got a GPS collar for that big white LGD. And so when he gets out at whatever predetermined distance from where you turn it on, it's supposed to give him a couple of different options. It could vibrate, it could squeal, or it could even give him a little bit of pizzazz, so to speak. So we'll try that out here today. We'll close up all the gates, we'll keep an eye on them. And then I'm also gonna rig up that electric fencing in certain spots around the yard where I wanna let the rams out to chew down some stuff around the yard here. But also, that's good barrier for the dog as well. This right here is what we're talking about. That fence seemed to hold up fairly well. That was actually made out of, this is like concrete mesh, just in 7.5 foot sections. But this big old cattle panel here, a lot of wind resistance. I think when Carmen pounded it in, the ground was pretty hard, pretty solid. Now we've had a couple days of rain. We should get them in a reasonable distance. What are you doing, Charlotte?
They're growing the lawn.
Trying to make the lawn go better? Okay, turn around. And back you go. Come out this way a bit though, okay? You don't want to run in the same. You gotta come out like 4 feet. There you go, now go back. Straight as a piece of string. It's not tied on either end. Well, we're just ripping across the northwest pasture here. Father-in-law decided today was the day he was going to bring the bull. So I was going to wait a couple of days to move these cows, but looks like we're going to do it today. And that's just fine. Not a big deal. But I just got to run up here, meet him at the gate, and then we'll run back and call all the cows across. Big water tank's full. Working like a charm. Good boy, Ranger. Well, while we were down moving the cows down there, we did have a look at the sheep. It looks like one of the lambs is kind of lackluster right now. A little bit slow, a little bit dopey. Ears starting to droop. So we're going to juice it up here. We're going to give it some extra help. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to catch everybody. So I'm going to get a bucket of grain, get them into the corral, get the cane, and see if we can't have not too much of a rodeo doing this. Well, I got a little buddy here, all marked up, looks real fancy. So yeah, you can see kind of slow, stiff, ears down. Wasn't looking too hot. So give it a shot of antibiotics. give it some Ivamec, give it some A&D. We're gonna give it some electrolytes. I was gonna leave it down in the field with its mom on grass. However, it does have a bit of a temperature. And so that's why I marked it all up like that, was so if next time I come back down to the field, I can see clear as day amongst the other ones. That's my huckleberry right there. But a lot can happen in 24 hours if you don't go back down there too quickly. So I figured probably better to bring it up in the barn. We'll give it some electrolytes here. We'll give it some hay. And just keep a little bit closer eye on it here. I think we caught it early enough, but you never know, right? If a guy left it down there, you might find it up in a tree tomorrow or something like that. The ravens might have got to it. Heck, for all I know, that thing might have been just laying up under a tree all night and just got up real stiff looking and just needed to stretch. But I'm not in any mood to lose a lamb right now. Not when they're out there on, good thick lush grass. That's when they should be packing weight on. And it definitely is on the thinner side. I wouldn't say it's skinny yet, but it's on the thinner side, and it should be bulked right up. So we'll keep an eye on it for a bit here. Give it some hay, give it some grass, give it some electrolytes, get it steered back in the right direction. All right, well, with all that taken care of, I think now's a pretty good time to go eat some Chinese food, maybe a bit of ice cream cake. So I'll let you go for now. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.